What's going on, everybody? Free-to-play OG here, back on day number 120 of the free-to-play account series in Marvel Future Fight. Ready for another one. Let's get in here and kill it. What do we got going on? What's up, Victor? What's up, Chance? What's up, Nothingness? What's up, Lancelot? What's up, Deadlock? What's going on? Satoru, what's happening, my friend? Llamas, good to see ya. Mr. Munch, welcome. Sahaj, as always, a pleasure. Goose Basha, I like your name. Welcome. YouTube Realm Visitor, good to see you again. Frosty, what's going on? Maiden Space, what's up? Sarkle, Sean, Capcan, what's up, my friends? B and C, and all the way up at the top, what's up, Koki? All right, my friends, we're doing real good, y'all. We're doing really, really good. Malkoth's back. That was cool. Went and hung out with Malkoth for a little bit this morning on his stream. Good to see him back at it. All right, let's grab some dispatch rewards. We got a lot to do today. Gonna start the card crafting quest for our account today. I think we'll get into that. I got a couple notes, like I was looking into all the steps and stuff on the card crafting quest, and I already have seen like a couple things, especially like brand new accounts, want to look out for with that quest. Shout out to Victor for her. He was the one doing it, so that's how we saw it. But yeah, we'll go over a couple things with that are kind of interesting. A couple traps, actually, for new players that you're going to want to avoid potentially, especially if you don't have any other P cards when you're doing this quest. Other than that, we got some new events today, guys. We got the ranked battle for Storm, which is exciting because we picked up her uniform yesterday. And we'll actually be able, for the first time in a ranked battle, try and put up some score. So maybe we can even get our Storm to tier 2, maybe even level 70 before this ranked battle ends. So that'll be fun. Maybe even tier 3, who knows? It'll depend on how things go with our gold moving forward. Tried to save. We got almost 10 mil. That's one skill. We need 2. So we'll see how we do. What's up, Goated? What's up, Pipes? Good to see you guys. Dogs, what's going on? Leon, what's up? Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out. What's up, Anas? Hope you're doing good, man. All right, so yeah, ranked battle started today. I think we got one other thing that started today, but I can't remember what it was. So too bad. A couple things I wanted to mention about this really quick. If you are like super energy poor, I think you can get away with sort of not contributing here. I hate to tell people that, and I don't really encourage you to do it. But if you're like dying for energy on a brand new account, you get participation points. I didn't really go into details here. You get participation points for various activities in the game. So it's not just doing the actual faction battle entries here that gets you points for contributing. Just playing the game also contributes, and you'll just naturally rack up these rewards. I can't guarantee that you'll get all the way to the 6-star rank up ticket if you don't contribute with the actual entries. I don't know, but I do know that you passively generate this stuff just playing the game. So if you're really energy poor, you can keep that in mind. The other thing is that I didn't mention is the energy here actually is pretty nice, but unfortunately if you are contributing, which somebody's got to do it, right? You use a lot of energy to get the energy. So it like, not really sure how awesome that is, but if you're just kind of gathering these rewards as the event carries on, the energy is pretty nice here for sure. All right, timeline survival, we're still just creeping through it, man. I guess I didn't show this. I just use like a zigzag pattern where I like started here and I go through kind of like this in 2 rows, and that way when I run into undesirable things like question marks, because they can teleport me to a random place on the board or give me negative effects, I can just kind of duck around them. And it also lets me weave past empty spots instead of just running a straight row and covering the whole board where I would touch everything. Every one of these empty spots I skipped is essentially a saved temporal energy. Don't think it's necessary to min-max it this hard, but I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing, progressing through it. And yeah, I'll go ahead and clear the whole board on this one, even though it's a pain in the butt. But you get a lot of energy, you get a lot of mythic cards, you get a lot of really good stuff out of there. So I definitely encourage people to go ahead and clear the whole board in timeline survival. And then Future Pass, we'll just check in, get our free XP. We will be getting a P card at the end of this. It always lines up that way for our account. As soon as we hit the 300 tokens here, we'll be good to go. I believe we're at 280 or 290 today, something like that. So we are lined up to get our P card, which is really, really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and check in with the Alliance really quick. No donation, unfortunately. As much as I think this Alliance is for cool people, I am just totally broke. So that's the way that's gonna be for right this second. And that's why we're so grateful we have a level 30 Alliance. Shout out to Frozen Archer. All right. I think that's it. Yeah, we got our support. I can't really support with bios right now, unfortunately. So I guess I can talk about the Alliance right now. We basically filled that sucker up so fast. There's a couple spots left in the Alliance, and there's a couple people that I'm waiting on, long time stream viewers and stuff that I want to make sure have a chance to get in there if they want it. I know a couple of those spots are spoken for that I have left. There may be 1 or 2 spots left at the end, and if there are, I will let you guys know on stream so we can get people watching the live streams in there first. The live stream audience and the members absolutely filled it up. So feel free to apply if you want until those application spots are full. But like I said, it's pretty much full up at this point. So you guys are incredible for filling that up. I'm really excited. We got a bunch of the people from the stream in there. It's all people from the stream. So thank you guys for doing that. Shout out again to Frozen Archer for hooking us up with that Alliance. Absolutely awesome stuff. So we should, guys, have our first Alliance Conquest today. Yep. It automatically applies. Essentially, all I can do, from what I can tell, is cancel the application, which I don't want to do. So I'm just going to keep it on the first slot here because I believe this is the one that happens during the live stream. This is the slot that actually lines things up so that we can start Alliance Conquest together at the end. It lines up perfectly. It starts at like the last hour, like the second half of the stream. So we should be able to go ahead and get crazy in Alliance Conquest coming up, which is really exciting, even though we're probably going to be fighting like dead boards for a while we climb up in rank. But we will get there, guys. We will get there. So that's the update on the Alliance. Thanks a lot, guys. There are very limited spots, so sorry, obviously, that we don't have like 200 spots in the Alliance, and we can't just fill it up with everybody. But like I said, if there are a few more spots left after we get these last couple people situated, I will let you guys know on the stream so we can fill those up. Or, actually, to be honest, I already have applications there from a bunch of you guys from the stream, so. But anyways, I'll let you guys know. Anytime there are spots in that Alliance, I will always let you guys know on the live streams to fill those spots. Alrighty, so let's talk about the card crafting quest really quick. So my choices, our choices on this account are pretty straightforward. We can take the Luna card, or I am actually leaning towards the Crescent card. The card I'm going to take is going to be for our PvP set eventually. New Avengers number 9 is amazing, but like I said yesterday, we can force this card through a legendary battle. Crescent card, Luna Snow, we can't acquire these without random luck. So I just like getting the Crescent card more, and I'll tell you why. Because I've never had it. Ever. So I think I'm going to grab this one, pick it up, leave it uncrafted for now, for the most part. Where the quest makes us craft a star on a card and stuff, we'll have to craft a star onto this card. We'll probably have to craft the whole card, actually. I think it makes us craft a card. But let me get this started, and then we should be able to see all the steps, and I can talk to you guys about... oh, gosh, that's a long wait. Because it's like, well, I could wait, but it's like a week. Maybe not a week, but several days of waiting. And because it doesn't really matter, like if I take this now, right? I guess I could wait on the off chance that I get one of these cards, but then that's just going to be true forever until I build the PvP set. The actual play for me is probably to save this whole system until we're building a PvP set, and I don't want to do that because I actually want access to everything but this card in here. This is like the thing I'm the least interested in that comes out of this quest, to be honest. No, we don't need the card llamas, but we need the 2 premium card rerolls. We need the 3-star blue, whatever you call that, the 3 blue star, whatever, manipulator. I don't know what they call it. That's the stuff we want. And I particularly want the rerolls, guys, because we lost Pierce, and I'm feeling it, and we need to make progress on our cards. So, not sure I want to wait. Plus, I need to, let's get into this so we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys are right that the optimal play is to wait, but we look at the future pass. We're talking about waiting, like I said, possibly at 9. It won't take that long to fill this out, but days, 5 days, 4 days, something like that. Came back, and Annie, it feels like I need a PhD to play. Well, Miguel, I'm really glad the videos helped out a little bit, dude. Yeah, it gets pretty crazy, man. All right. Yeah, you need, yeah, and you need some, for the requirements, yeah, there are some things you need to keep in mind, including a null clear and other stuff like that. I already bought Storm's Uni, man. We already got it. We already got it. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and grab the Crescent card. If we, by some off chance, get the Crescent card, it's like, whatever I select, I'm literally putting it in the bags for 5 months at least. So the odds that we're going to duplicate it are just as high any other time. It's really just removing one chance to duplicate it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Crescent card for this. I want to get started so we can talk about the, at least the stages in here so people can see what's going on. I think that's a safe bet because, yeah, like I said, this is going to be sitting in our bags for months and months and months. There's nothing for it. Yeah, BlueStacks can be a stinker. I feel like I've actually had pretty good luck with BlueStacks. Even though it's been kind of mean to me at times, I still have had better luck than some people do. They have a lot of crashing and stuff. So the first step's going to be dimension missions. And here we go. Now we can look at this. And this is what this is why I needed to start the quest, so we could look at this. So if you're a brand new player, right, and you don't have any other premium cards, I'll try to make this quick so we can move on. And you're moving through this quest, right? It's basically going to tell you to change the bonus options on the card, craft up the card to 1 star, craft up the card to 2 star, craft up the card to 3 star, right? You're just moving through this stuff, doing regular old steps. And then you get to the point where it says craft 3 stars, and it gives you this boost comic card, right? And then on step 13, this is so important. On step 13, it's going to tell you to change premium card craft options, right? Most of the veterans already know. They ain't trying to re-roll the craft options on this card. But this is something I haven't heard people talk about that I think is so important. If you are a brand new player and you don't have any other premium cards, stop when you get to this step. Stop. I'm pretty sure you can go ahead and just fully craft the card to 6 stars. It's weird, it's counterintuitive. You're going to feel like you're moving through this and then you're just going to put the brakes on and make yourself wait a week to do it, but it's worth it. Just do your Dimension Rift bonuses every day so you get the card crafting cubes. These from the rifts. Craft the card all the way to 6 stars. Then re-roll the options. Do not re-roll the options on a 3-star comic card. It is an absolute waste. There's no reason to do that. You need to craft the card up anyways. You're going to need to craft many cards in the future, so you don't need to worry about getting your hands on these cubes. You can use them later. I definitely advise people to craft the card all the way, then re-roll it. And if you are a new player and you have another premium card that you already have crafted up that needs a re-roll that one instead. Just do not use a boost, premium card boost or whatever it is to re-roll one of these, to re-roll a 3-star card. It would be absolutely terrible. That's just a terrible idea. The game is going to try to make you do it, and nobody has to do it. Not a new player with no other premium cards, not a new player with one other card and then this card, and certainly not veteran players. Make sure that you watch out for that. These premium boost cards are extremely valuable, and it's basically trying to get you to waste one. Because it's then going to give you this, which lets you make sure that the first 3 stars are blue. So it's like a terrible combo. It wants you to re-roll it and then re-roll the top 3 stars. And again, with this, you can use it on any card. And if you're a brand new player, you may want to hang on to this. You may want to see how your first card rolls. Hold your horses. You don't need to use this. There's nowhere in the quest, from what I can see so far, could be wrong, this is a new thing, that requires you to use the card recraft ticket. You can literally get through the entire quest and still have this chilling in your bags. So on your first card, on a brand new account, craft that sucker to 6 stars. Then go ahead with a reroll, locking any good blue stats that you have, blue stars with good stats. Lock those in, then reroll. Then move on with the rest of the quest. If this lines up, you can use it on your first card. Maybe better to save it for later. Anyways, those are 2 of the 3 big things about this I wanted to talk about. One more and then we'll move on, I swear. The other thing to watch out for, guys, with these premium boost cards, shout out to Vic again for noticing this. These premium boost cards, guys, they give you an option. You won't be able to see it on my screen, but they give you an option here when you are, what was it, Vic, when you're like auto adding or like auto upgrading or something like that. Basically, it can use your boost cards. I can't remember the window we were looking at, but you just need to watch out for it automatically using, you know what I'm talking about, Vic? I wrote it in my notes. Let's see how I wrote it down. Convert all. Yeah, when you're converting, that's it. There it is. There it is. I wrote down the note. When you're converting cards here and you go to convert all, watch out for this thing, guys. Lock your P cards, son. Lock them up tight. Because I tell you what, you would be the saddest panda on earth if you had like half a PvP set chilling in your bags, forgot to lock a card or 2, and then you accidentally let this rip. Dude, this is going to turn all your P cards that aren't locked into boost P cards. So just a big warning to everybody. Let's go ahead and get that out there. This exists now. Watch out for it. Lock your P cards up tight. All right, guys. Sorry, that was a lot of words, but those are some things I really wanted to get out there early about this card crafting quest so that new players kind of had those on the radar until we can maybe make like a quick guide about the system. And for us, we're going to chill. We'll do all dimension missions in a little bit, and then we'll get that thing moving forward. Really excited. We get 2 rerolls from it for our cards, plus the 3 blue star guaranteed reroll thing. It's going to be huge for us on this account. We really need it. So really excited about that. I'm going to chill. We can do this. Let's go ahead and do the rank battle. Let's get the rewards. I can come back for a better score later once we build up Storm. But for now, we'll get in here and give this a go. Did I? I think I missed the cancel. Oh no, I got carried away. Enough bad yapping. Let's build Storm. Yeah, we'll get there. We got to do some yapping too, unfortunately. 3, 4, 5, or 3, 5, 4. I mean, whoops. Yeah, he got a swing on that cleave. Maybe I'll do 3, 5, 4 next time. Nope, 3, 4, 5 instead. Almost died there. Panic. 3, 5, 4. There it is. Oh, I'm supposed to delay on 3 too, I forgot. play again. Da-da-da. There's the roar. Uh-oh. Let's go cancel. Good, I think. No, I'm stunned. Oh no! The stun from hell! Oh my gosh. Oh, that CC. One more try, one more try. Give me one more. Give me one more try. One more try. I don't know why I'm like giving a shoot. I'm gonna come back and get a way higher score once we build her up anyways. For fun, man, for fun. Let's go. Enjoy this uni. It's a banger. Yeah, I don't even know if we have, like, I think we still have a Crapalisk equipped. Working with a Crapalisk. Can't do damage. All right. The stun again. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. I'm like underestimating this. I never let myself get hit by any of that because all I've ever done in this game mode. That's the last time I'll restart this. Sorry, guys. Man, way too much fun here. The only time I've ever played this, I haven't been able to attack. So this is the first time I've ever done this game mode and actually been able to attack with the character that I have. So forgive me while I enjoy myself just a touch. But yeah, you gotta stay out of the telegraphs, dumbass. Stuns the hell out of you. Or have stun immunity. I don't have at all. All right, there's our growl. There's our cleave. And 2, 3, 5, 4. Three, 5, 4. Oh, that was really poorly timed. Damn, gonna get stunned. Did not get stunned. Wow, actually got the cancel. Nice. Let's go. Bad timing again, really bad. Uh-oh. Yep, stunned. Nope, can't get it. And I'll have to come back and do better later. Still got a better score than we've ever gotten, just because Storm's OP and does like tons of damage, even at level 60 with no obelisk. So that's sweet. Somehow managed to get like the highest score by far I've ever gotten. Nice. There's tier 4 materials right there, and I'll come back later for a better score. Now he's must buy cloths. That's absolutely killer. Oh man. What's up, Aryan? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Yes, timeline battle resets today. Make sure you do your alliance battle twice. After reset, get back in there, and yes, timeline battle resets in some hours. So if you are, well, it doesn't matter what you're doing, you should get in there and do your timeline battle before reset. But we're gonna see. We're hoping to land in the top 50. It's not looking likely without spending crystals, and I typically don't like to gamble the crystals, even though like if I can spend 125 to refresh, and then win, we gain way more than I spent to refresh, but if I can't quite cut it and I fall just under that, I wasted 125 crystals. So not my favorite way to gamble, honestly. Yeah. Let's do that. That's a great idea, Capcan. I think do I have you on the friends list, Capcan? I don't remember. Can you invite alliance members in GBR without them being on your friends list? Love it. Let me go. Let me free. Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, guys. Oh, that's amazing. It's amazing. Absolutely love it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Look at our list. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Who wants in? We got Capcan. Jesus. What's your IGN, Capcan? You got to remind me. I can't remember everybody's names and IGNs. I try, I swear. And then Goated, you're up here. I'll grab you, Goated. Let's go. Where are you at? Especially now this is going to be way more full, so. You had, like, the funky characters, right? Oh, there's Capcan, duh. How about the guy called Capcan? That'll probably work. Did I miss you? Goated, where you at? Did I roll right past you? Where are you? Is it this one? Bottom? Oh! Oh, did I? I don't remember. Maybe. Yeah. Sorry. I'll invite you right back, Cap. Hang on a sec. Obviously I did because yeah, this is you. Is it not? Because I swear that it is. And I'm impressed that I actually kind of remembered what your name looked like, even though I couldn't invite you. I don't know if I just needed to refresh it or what. I don't know what that was. Let's find out. Go see. Highly suspect. Highly suspect. Why doesn't it want you to play GBR with us? It's so rude. Bro, that is weird, man. I don't know why you aren't in here, because you clearly should be. I got nothing. I'm going to bring in a sub for today. Sorry, bro. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. Game is being ridiculous. Grab us some Saj. We'll get you next time, bro. Yeah, I don't know what is going on, man. I don't know. Oh, Sharon. Can you make it tomorrow, Sharon? Shoot. I don't want to, like, stall anymore, my friend. I'm sorry. I didn't see you sooner. Ah, there you are. Sorry, I didn't see you. We'll get you on the next one. I'll put you on the notes if you can make it. I'll shout you out tomorrow. Sounds good. We'll get you in tomorrow, my friend. There we go. All right. A little bit of coffee. It's like I actually made it into a GBR? No. No way. No way now. How? Yeah, the game's got to keep us down somehow, right, Goated? It's tough being on the top, man. It's tough being rigged. Oh, get out of there. Oh my gosh. I've died. Far too goated. You got to bring it down like maybe 2, 3, even 4 goats potentially. I think we got Mephisto for the world boss today, which is meh. Probably going to do all 5 clears just because I really want to get out from under Knull as soon as we can. And we actually aren't that far off from being able to do the advancement as soon as we have the gold. So, we'll probably just make old Wanda wait just a little bit longer and go ahead, even though it's Mephisto, and do all 5 clears so we can also get hopefully some Godstone. It won't be a lot, but maybe we can catch some Godstone, catch a break there. I could contribute here. That's what I was waiting for. I was like, I thought you guys were blowing this dude up. I was going to run up here, stand in a circle. terrible gameplay. Let's go. Let's see how bad we're doing. Yeah, man. GG, thanks guys for that carry. I can't play my Doctor Strange because he blows up blue stacks. Nice, 84. That's nice to see. That makes it easy. That's maybe a 2-run day today. Potentially, we'll see how it goes. All right, nice. Got that done. Energy's looking, excuse me, looking good today, which is really nice. Excellent. Dipped my toes in one of these earlier. Grab some bonus rewards there from the contribution. Skip that, skip that, skip that. All right, let's move on here. Got that, got that, got that. Started up our PCard system. Talked about the Alliance. Let's do our World Boss Legends. Storm or Cyclops better? Storm, 100%. Just because, like, Storm covers ABL days and stuff, and Cyclops is stuck in that, like, male blast hero niche, which is a weird one. It just doesn't have ABXL days, and Storm is just absolutely cooking all over the place. Absolute madness. All right. What do we need for... Iron Fist. Iron Fist. Iron Fist. Didn't take him, huh? That's okay. We should build him up soon enough. Why not? Not right now, but when we can afford it, we'll build that guy up. I want to start doing these unlocks since we got to run the World Boss of the Day every day. We don't really have a choice. So even when it's crappy old Mephisto with his crappy, what, regen CTP? Isn't that what he drops? Still got to go for it, man. We still got to go for it. These are fine and dandy. Do not need to care too much about what these teams look like, as Mephisto will die very, very fast. Oh, I thought you, Jermaine, and what's up, Jermaine? What's going on, man? I thought you just said Cyclops was beating Strange in ABX, and I was like, I don't think it's all that crazy. Good damage, though. I don't know if I really like the way Cyclops plays, though. It's not my fave, the way, like, Hela, the way his, like, damage is mostly in his tier 3 skill. I'm not a huge fan of that, but that's just, like, a preference thing. It's not, you know, doesn't say anything really about him, his uniform. More says something about me, how I like to play. What's up, Sheik? Hope you're doing good, my friend. Get up on out of here. Yeah, what's up? And no way. Exactly, dude. Nah. Yeah, nice. There's some Godstone. See, Mephisto all the way. Who knew? He was such a Giga Chad. For real, that's so low, man. What were people getting in World Boss Legend Plus? It was like 10, 11, 15 Godstone, stuff like that. Even, was it 20? Up to like 20, something like that? Yeah, it is like Life Seed Circle. It's going to be that pain in the ass for sure. Why I'm not acting all rushed and bothered by that system. I definitely want to dive into it, but it's going to be like it's going to take time on the free to play. And even though it's not very expensive gold wise, that gold cost is relevant to us right now. 50,000 gold at a time when you're leveling up 10, 20, 30 levels of the thing ends up being an amount of gold. Yeah, and for like free to play account, like hey guys, huge grats to us. A huge toot toot. Strike up the band. 4 months of the free-to-play account today. 120 days. It's actually a big milestone. I didn't mention it, but I'm really happy about that, guys. That's like 3 months of live streams we've been doing, which is absolutely spectacular. So thank you all so much for hanging out. Thanks for all the help. Thanks for all the support. You guys kick ass. All right. That's all I got to say about that. Day 120 height, toot toot. Let's go. Yeah, no, it's awesome. Genuinely, thanks you guys, because this is all you. This is all you guys. Could not do it with. Okay, look, man. How many? Am I like alt tabbed? Yes. Okay. It'll help if we're actually like interacting with the program, if we want to move. That one was me, not BlueStacks. I gotta admit it. I gotta admit. Look, I want to take a sip of coffee, bro. You're making this so hard. Shift. 4. 6. Oh. Couldn't do it. I tried my best, guys. I tried my best. I don't know. I don't know. She could probably get it, maybe with the strikers. I think we might be too late. She's slow. Let's see if we can get it. Let's go. Dodge. And go. Hiya. I don't know her rotation, if she has one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. No chance! That's what you've got, Mephisto. No chance. Sit down, Sacha Baron Cohen. All right. Good job, Sif, whatever your name is. That's the most action Sif's seen in a long time. Yeah, Lee confirmed. 100% confirmed. If Knull can clear, probably, almost assuredly, man. Almost assuredly. Happy to give it a shot. Let's do it for real, though. Let's give this guy some support. We'll get some from him. We don't need the lead. It's fine. I'm just messing around. We can kill Mephisto with, I think, any of our DPS with no support easily on stage 9, so. But not a lot of supports to share, so Bob can go with him. We'll see how that goes. Oh, yeah, that's better. What am I? Oh, no, that's defense. I'm always tripping. I always think he has ignored dodge on his lead, but it's all basic defense. So we'll just do that. And we'll just do that. Sure, he can have some strikers. Why not? Why? Dang, that's insane, Sean. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you so much, bro. That is crazy. Not crazy, crazy awesome. I appreciate it so much, dude. Screw up my first rotation, don't mind me. We actually haven't played this guy in a while, I feel like. We haven't even, like, seen him. It is, like, just 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah. Something like that for PvE. And then, I don't know, do you just do, like, his 6 skill seems pretty bad. You just, yeah. I'm pretty sure he can clear this. Oh, Mephisto, you're so squishy, you poor thing. Nobody takes you seriously anymore. Sad, man. It's a sad state of affairs. Yeah, it's not like he's gonna die, is it? Like, I could probably stand in every attack in this fight with no problem. Let's go, no, let's go. Oh, that's satisfying. Bro, I honestly would not be mad about that, Sahaj. I love these. Okay. I'm usually not critical. I try not to be overly critical of things. Hell yeah, in this game. But, God, we've been doing so good with the life seed. I'm always, like, grateful for that when I see it. I like seeing, I don't really like epic quests. I don't like them, surprise, surprise, as a free-to-play player. And in the past, before all these native tier 3s were put in the game, it was always epic quest characters, man. Everything was always, you know, Jean Grey, or not really, I'm kind of over-exaggerating, but a lot of times the power was locked behind epic quests. And now with native tier 3s, it frees a lot of that up, so we can actually, like, build these characters. Everybody has access to Mephisto. It would be awesome if he was like super powerful. Give him a expensive uni. I don't even mind spending like for them being like 2,500 cost unis or whatever. Sure. Whatever. Sounds good to me. Just keep it out of the epic quests. That's all I want. And that's a big ask. I know they can't like do that, but I don't remember who this is. I have no idea who I picked, genuinely. Yes, Sharon. It should be available really, really soon. Like maybe even. I gotta go over. I'm gonna like do one more final check with Dez. We'll go through the whole thing, make sure it's all set up. Then I'll put out a post to the members, which will probably be this afternoon or evening my time, and let the members come in just so we can like I said yesterday, like get a feel for everything, make sure it's working properly, and then open it up to everybody and get in there, start hanging out, having some fun. We're gonna try and get in some like, you know, mini games and some integration over time with fun stuff like that. We'll see how it goes. Trying to set up a leveling system and all that good stuff everybody's used to. But not trying to do all that before we let people in. That's just future goals, man, future goals. It's looking good though. We got it set up pretty well. We've been working on it quite a bit this week. And sometimes it seems like things shouldn't take as long, right? It's like, dude, it's not that difficult, but it's just balancing a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Balancing a lot of things. So sometimes it's a little bit of work here, a little bit of work there, and it just takes time to get any one thing done. But yeah. Almost there, man. Almost there. Yeah, we got 2 account help channels set up in there, voice chat channels. That we can use for account help, so people can like split up and help each other out, share screens, all that stuff. Well, Logan. Looks like it's no. Sorry, Logan. Sorry, I forgot about this guy. I forgot. Yeah, we don't have any support. Yeah, there we go. Good job, Beast. Way to pull your weight. Good job, Beast. Why don't you go along for fun? Why not? Why not? I have a feeling Venom's not gonna struggle a whole bunch with this clear. I have no idea, Capcan. I don't know if the card unequipped this guy. It should rotate with everything else, so but it'll probably be like a couple weeks at least, if not like I can't say for sure. I'm just like kind of guessing. I'm just speculating based on the cycles. I have no idea really, but it should come back around. If you're talking to me about a gold uni, oh, no. I can't even, like, spend gold on Kleenex to wipe my nose right now on this account, dude. We got no money. No gold. We are the brokest of brokists. The brokestists. We're so in debt to Knull. He, like, owns our soul. Like, bro, you still owe me 2 skills and an advancement, dog. I own you. It's tough to see Venom struggling so much here, you know? Dude's so crazy. He straight keeps up with tier 4s, man. It's bizarre. One of those characters, kind of like Storm. Maybe not quite as crazy. Maybe as crazy, I don't know. Maybe Storm just feels so good because she's been locked down for so long. And the days that she covers have been completely, like, cut off for a lot of people. I don't know. I think there's a lot of reasons Storm's uni feels like super epic right now. Probably eventually Pokemaster. I think Cyclops is... So Cyclops uniform is super good. And depending on what kind of value you can get out of it or what kind of budget you have for support uniforms, I think it's great. But for our account, I don't think it's one I'm going to pick up at 40%. I think if we get it, we'll wait till Black Friday. Because we have other things we're going to need to pick up. As far as supports go, I'd rather have Mysterio and probably Yondu than Cyclops right now. So waiting and saving for those two during the summer seasonal uniforms. All right, there we go. Let's do some of this. Always. These. Are we looking on boost points? We need some more. We need some more. Don't have enough, which means we may move into ABL. But for now... Oh, shoot. Let me just follow my own advice, right? Did we get the card yet? Not yet. No, you get it from the first step, right? I just want to make sure I lock that crescent card as soon as I get it. Let's follow our own rules here. Yeah, this should... Wait. Inbox. No? Am I tripping? Where does this card come from? Do you get it? Like, you have to... Oh, it's at the top. I'm just blind. Top of what? What in the... What are you doing up here, weirdo? Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Vic. Thanks, Lee. What the hell? What a weird spot for our card to be. All right. Lock this item. Yes, let's do that. Let's lock this item. Keep that sitting there for a long time. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Hey, that's the other thing, guys. Look at how pro I am. I did that on purpose. 100% that was intentional. I knew, you see, that if I picked Luna Snow again, I wouldn't complete this card collection. And I knew at the time that I picked Crescent that if I picked her, I would get this 3% attack speed on my account. So clearly a intentional and professional choice there. Love it. Very, very good stuff. What do we got here? Okay, 50. Very nice. 12 mil. We need like, you guys, we might get it. We might actually get this today. I was skeptical, but we might actually pull this off. Let's see. We need the Dimension Mission Gold, so we'll go ahead and muck around with something else while those recharge. I'm going to do a couple of these. Bear with me or enjoy it, whichever you prefer. You know who's spicier than I thought? This guy's got some spice, man. He's got some spice. This guy, pretty bland, not as spicy. This dude is cooking with chichonis, dude. Every once in a while, this guy just spikes and just claps people you would not expect. He just does some crazy stuff. Snappy. Everybody knows that. Not everybody. A lot of people know that about Adam Warlock. That's why he has like the CTP of energy tech. He's really snappy. Just surprised that every once in a while he'll like kill my sentry or my null. Yeah, I don't really like this. That is yucky. Ooh, that looks better. That looks much better. That looks doable. Pretty easy. That. I don't like getting sassafrased by Tier 4 Spider-Mans. You never know, man. That Spooder Moon, same thing. He's really spiky and inconsistent. Interesting. I like that, Sahaj. New players don't buy him, so if they've got him, they're probably not a new player. I like that. Hey, you gotta have those tells, man, so you can move quick. Yeah, 6,600 crystals. I don't even know, like, what's up with Adam. I think it's one of those things where, like, when they introduced him, the price was crazy, but it was less, like, crazy than it is now. But it's one of those things where so many people have bought him, they can't, like, reduce the price now. I don't know how I feel about that. I think that's kind of caca. I think, like, dude, when he's, like, 6 years old, you guys, you can reduce the price. And if you bought him 5 years ago or you bought him a year ago, sorry. He's old, man. We don't need to keep him at 7,000 crystals or whatever. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Oh, shoot, man. 6-star Adam artifact? Yikes. I wish, Wukong, I wish that we got that. I don't know that we will. We will probably get, like, Beast's artifact. Does he have an artifact? The crappiest one. We usually get the crappiest one. So if we can get, like, a crappy Beast artifact, that's likely what we'll get, to be honest. Yeah, because you get you get discount from his, like, achievement rewards. Adam Warlock give you a lot more crystals and stuff, so you actually get some of that investment back, but it's still not fantastic. You think our Null can tear this up? I worry a little bit about this guy. It depends on his artifact. This one's a little sketchy. A little sketchy. Let's see what else we've got here. No, that's Knull hiding there. We don't know what level he is. This looks better. This looks good. What do we got here? Sentry does well against Wolverine so far in my experience. I really don't like... Knull creams whoever we put him up against, so it's just about who's going to do better with Wolverine here, where Wolverine's going to do better. I have a surprising amount of respect for Cersei and Hela, because every once in a while they can do crazy, like, snappy stuff. Especially Cersei can get you in just, like, the weirdest ways, but I think we're okay. I think that'll be all right. Yeah, because I definitely, this could potentially be nasty as well, so we'll see. So I went from like a negative win rate in Team Battle Arena to a little better than negative. So pretty happy about that. I haven't, you know, obviously I don't like put full focus into this game mode. I don't sit here and like click through these for a half an hour trying to figure out the best result, because you really could spend a lot of time being careful here, taking your time, picking teams, and I've been doing some of that, but not all the time. So artifact, we're good, we're way good, we're way good there. You just autoplay it. Yeah, the shop's good, man, so if I can win and get those extra tokens, I'm like that, dude. I gotta min-max it. I gotta min-max it, bro. Well, what's like just below min-maxing? Meemawing. You take off the N and you take off the X. I just meemaw. TBA. Yep, there it was. I should have watched. Who was that? Was it Cersei that caused the problem? Did she get me with the Awaken skill? Or it could have been Reflect, but I don't think so with the base uni. I think that was definitely Cersei doing what she do. Doing what she do. Thanks. No thanks. That one's kind of like questionable. Could maybe get... Yeah. Especially since this person looks like they're kind of patchworking together their PvP teams. I do have an amount of respect for Zombie Cap in this game mode. He can do some work. I actually think I like that better. Honestly. Might be an L. Just gonna keep moving. I don't want to stall out too much. It's not that big of a deal. We're almost to reset here too, so watch out for all these resets, guys. We actually shout out to about Otherworld Battle. We've got the season ending, not like within the next couple days, guys, but like I think it's less than 2 weeks now. So pay attention. If you haven't done those seasonal challenges yet, make sure to get in there and do them. Yeah, clean that out and push for rank too if you want before the reset. If you're like close like I am, if you're like teetering between silver and gold, just sit there with some clear tickets and bump yourself up into gold if you can. If it gets frustrating, just leave it alone, but it might be worth it. Do your team battle arena during math class. Nice. There you go. Oh, clapped. Already in Challenger. Oh my goodness. Not me, man. Not me. Yeah, he seems to do really well against like Wolverines and stuff. Better than my Knull. Knull has a tendency to like suffer a little bit to Wolverines with really high artifacts. And of course, I'm always talking at my level of play. I have no idea what it looks like when everybody's got a brilliant CTP and full cards. I have no idea. But to me, Wolverine every once in a while with a good enough artifact can beat out my Knull, but Sentry crowd controls him all the time, and it seems, not every time, but seems to be really effective against Wolverine. Yeah, got up to 61% win rate. For me, that's not so bad, man. Because you can tell we're kind of going quick here. I kind of just slam through, take a peek, look for something beatable. Every day it just gets harder and harder, though. Like, as you win, it gets harder and harder because I get knocked down, and then I see a couple easier opponents, and then I start refreshing, or start winning, hopefully, and we get up to about 1,000 points, and that's when we start seeing tier 4s everywhere, and you got to be a little bit more sneaky. That's close, but it's a little sketchy. This is also a little bit sketchy, just because of the reflect from Silver Surfer. We might be able to go sentry up here. That's a stretch, though. Let's see what's in this last spot. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because we can just punish this Knull easily. Although this might, we'll see. This might be yucky. We will see. Let's find out, shall we? See what Adam Warlock can do here. And then we'll move on shortly. I'm just waiting for boost points here. Just chilling. And then we will get our dimension missions done. I don't know why I do this. Oh, you need 10. You need 10. I knew what I was doing the whole time. Like I said earlier, I plan it all. We need the 10 clears, so we will get the boost points, get our 10 clears, progress that quest a little bit, probably do our alliance battle, that kind of stuff. We got Knulls skills to do, and I think we are actually going to get enough gold to do it, which is shocking. Yeah. And then I think we're pretty much caught up. We just got ABXL. And we're cruising, baby. Cruising. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Uh-oh. 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 That gore is equipped. Oh, no. The hero, the Hella support, and the Taskmaster with the gore that could actually fight. I'll be danged. There it was. Oh, no. How are we looking on boost points? 38. We got time for one more. One more. Team Battle Arena. Let's go. Perfect. It's 5 done. I like it. I think we were looking at that one a minute ago. Gosh, and I can never remember if I've it's somebody I've actually beaten before. Did we fight this guy? Can't remember. I feel like we did. I feel like we can beat him, though. Go here. Although Adam's, he sometimes can. You know what, though? Thanos usually isn't, so that should be okay. I don't know. Doesn't Thane offer some kind of support? I might be walking into a trap here. I don't remember. Thane got a uniform while I was gone, and I know Thane does some kind of supporting of some kind. I don't know if it's debuff cleanse or who knows. What's up, Ninja? What's up, Tappa Tap? What's going on, guys? What's up, Venmir? Good to see you guys. Thanks for hanging out. What's up, Dean? Good to see you. I don't know if I said what's up yet. Rahul, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. On this 120th day of our free-to-play account. Dude, I'm in a good mood. I don't know. I've been in a good mood for like weeks. I'm excited. Things have been good, man. Life's looking good. I love where I live. I love my family. I love this whole thing. This whole journey has been incredible. Having a really, really good time. My dog is awesome, which is great. New puppies are always tough, man. Of course, I lost to, after talking all that smack about Thanos. Comes in with Thane. Let's look really quick, and then we'll do our dimension missions and move on. Because if I don't know what's going on, that means I better learn. I don't know that this is necessarily what it was, but doesn't he have some kind of... No. Is it on his skills? Passives, duh. Oh, is it just the leadership? No. Is that really it? What am I missing here? Applies to self? Oh, maybe I'm tripping and it's just the lead. Yeah, just the debuff cleansing lead. Well, I just crap on Thanos all the time, so I don't know. I mean, I'm not shocked that that happened there. I think it was our Wolverine up against him, and our Wolverine needs a bunch of love, but I thought he had a support, but I guess not. I guess it's just the debuff cleansing leadership, but that's not very impressive now, is it? I mean, it's something, but not much. All right, let's go get some Dimension missions done. We don't have Nadia yet. And I ain't trying to spend gold, so that will work. What do we got here? On spot, Rogue. Do we have anyone else to level up? Yup. Yeet. Let's see here. Yeah, we do. No, we don't. Oh, boy. We could level so many characters, but I can't spend the gold to rank them up. I just don't want to. It's like $250,000 every time to take them from 5 to 6 stars. So it's just slowing us down, man. We got stuff to do. We do got some hidden tickets here, which is nice. Come on, CTP of Transcendience. Let's go. Neither of the nifty things we were looking for. That's okay. Grab this gold. Taking us up to 14 million. Which is not quite enough, but we can go ahead and grab our delicious dispatch rewards after what? Ho! Whoa! Did you guys see that? let me clear my throat here real quick. I love dispatch mode. You should love dispatch mode too. What the fudge? Dude, okay. Yes, sir. Let's go. Oh, dispatch, you giver. You giver. It just gives it up. Oh, you guys saying how? I can actually tell you how. All that work, man. That's what that was for. Because when you apply that extra 10% to a crit that's like 160, you get an extra like 10, whatever. You get it. You're better at math than I am, but anyways, that's the point. You get that 10% bonus. It stacks with all the other bonuses. Just makes those crits even bigger. I think Alex got one that was like almost 200 on one of his videos or streams or whatever, and he doesn't even react, and I'm watching it, and I was like, oh my gosh. It's so funny. Dude just like lets it scroll on by, doesn't even give a shoot. I guess when you see enough of it, like I like how I gotta like take care of my nose once a day on stream. The way it goes. I don't know how you're so big when you're like playing and harassing me and jumping on me, and then when you sleep, you fold up into this little like football-sized dog. Very strange. Collapsible dog. Yeah, once you're getting that many rewards every day, or all the time, I guess you just don't think about it that much, but man, that is solid. We have quite a bit of tier 3 materials here, guys. Holy shoot. We just don't have any gold to use this up. We're just sitting on it. Look at this, 9,000 feathers, almost 3,000 CCF. And then unfortunately, looking a little strapped down here, but hey, give me a break, man. We need I think we need a little more gold. Just a tiny bit more here. Nice, we are out of boost points and we do have some energy from dispatch because it is so generous. So let's go ahead and dart in here. Check out this quest to snag a bunch more storm bios so we can work on storm as well if we ever get gold to do it. Make lemonade stage 4. I don't know about stage 4 lemonade, y'all. Hey, that sounds suspect. Wait, what was that? Whoa, hey, wait a sec. Wait a okay. Nice one, game. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. All right, let's go in here. I think we're close. We need like a little more gold. Let's find out what we need, huh? Where you at, Knull? Let's go, let's go. All right, 2 more skills to go. Sure, this one's got a buff, this one's got nothing. Or this one has something. Is it a buff? No. Get anything there. It's just damage immunity. But, oh, it's 7.1. I'll be danged, you guys. Let's go! Every step of the way. Building this guy is cray-cray. Costs so much damn gold to save me. All right. Looking good, man. Let's frickin' go. We need Life Seed. We need Carbo. And we need Soul of Faltine. So, we will just chill for the next day or two. Maybe 3. And we will see how these line up. Thanks for the invite, but I am good. I've got nothing at the moment. We'll see how things line up. If we miss on Life Seed, we'll get it from the shops. If we get Life Seed, we'll look at maybe probably SOF. But I feel like we did, like, some of this was kind of planned, but it's also a bit of like luck with how this worked out. I gotta say, I did watch the numbers. Look at how this landed. The ratios are like perfect. It's freaking insane, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Whoa, like perfect, almost perfect. This is almost twice, it's like exactly twice as much, and it costs almost twice as much. Anyways, very cool. And we'll get that done, and then we'll have a tier 4, a Null Daddy, a Bee, and a Beast. Absolutely stacked. Probably do a short or something with his build when we get him done, because I'm pretty proud of that. Pretty proud of that. All right, let's take our 86,000 gold and hit the road, eh, guys? What do you say? I don't think we're welcome to do much more in there. We're going to have to get some money first. Says you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. We got Combat Villain, Speed Female. Yes, yes, the old standard. Bust this out, get our ABXL scores done, get a little bit of gold, see what we can do with Storm now that we're just saving materials as well as gold for the advancement for Knulls. So I'm going to be watching the gold, get to like a threshold with the gold where we're good, and then we're finally free in a way. We can start thinking about doing other things, which I'm super excited about. And Sentry's just going to have to wait, I think, until I feel good about being able to move, right? Because we've been kind of paralyzed for the last week or so, week and a half. Excuse me. And once we get out from under this guy, you know, if we get right into building Sentry, we're just going to be stuck. It's going to feel awful. So I think I need to do some other things, let our gold build up a bit before we look at doing Sentry's gears and stuff, taking him to 80. We obviously don't even have tier 4 mats to take him to 80, so it'll be nice. We'll get a nice little break. We'll shift off of the native tier 3 road for a little bit. Build Storm up, for sure, without a doubt. But it's, yeah, possibly my favorite uniform in the game at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I love the way it looks. The skill effects are insane, dude. Fire, ice, lightning, craziness. Just love it, man. So good. And the looks of it. I absolutely love the way that uniform looks. I'm going to be saying that for weeks. I'll probably stop on it all the time in the roster just to be like, ooh, nice. Coffee, you're always gone too soon, my friend. Relationship goes cold, and then you're out the door. It's one of the few, like, tech gadgets I really want still. Maybe I'll see if I can get my wife to get me one or something. I don't think they're expensive, but those little coffee, or yeah, probably more than they should be. Those little coffee cups that sit on the little USB things that keep your coffee warm. Oh, man. That's when I'll know I've made it. You know what I mean? I'll feel like I've made it in life once I have like my coffee being warmed next to me. Oh, come on, that's luxury, baby. All right. What's all this technology for? You know what I mean? If not to keep my coffee warm. Inconvenience is a crime. Okay, let's go, let's go. I think we're still stuck with this abysmal team for Hulk. Sorry. That's the way it is. We might do a couple today, Lee. I'm not sure. We'll see how time goes. I'm feeling pretty good, and we're only an hour and 14 minutes into the stream, so maybe we will get a couple done today. It's a good time to get a little one in, too, because we're a couple days out from Monday. Two, one, and go. I really want to work on Hulk. I want to get his score improved. I think we're going to be not walking right into meteors would help. We're going to be using him for a while, I feel like, and I don't want to like over-invest in him, but I also like want to be able to put up decent scores with him. We use him for ABX and ABL right now. And until he either gets replaced or we get a better situation, I'm going to be looking at ways to make him a little bit stronger. I am sticking with my story though, that I think like for this account, ABL scores are going to be where like we invest in our characters, right? I'm not as concerned about the ABX meta at all because I don't find the ABX rewards as attractive, and it costs the same like type of investment in order to get them, right? So you get overlap, like if you're just working up your ABL guys. Oh man, I should probably do my rotation. If you're just working up your ABL guys, you are going to get overlap and you're going to end up working on some ABX guys. But wow, come on, skills. Let's go, hand. Let's go. Gonna need you to pick it up. Pick it up. We're going to get that 10 or whoa, where is our proc? It is all over the place. Holy. That is not good. That is really bad. I'll just restart it. I'm going to be honest with myself. I'm not coming back later before the reset to do this. That's so unlikely, so bear with me. I'm going to try and get a decent score. I'll quit yapping so much and focus up. Oh, come on. Where's my one? Where? Where? There we go. I just need to slow it down a little bit. That proc lined up well. Go. Nice. We'll let him go to the middle, save the tier 3, so we'll lose a bunch of damage on it. Go ahead. Looks like the proc went off a little early there. That's alright. We'll pull this just a touch early. No, I was going to try and avoid that, but we're not gonna. Dang it. That's okay. I'm going to get up in the air. Hopefully we can get this proc to line back up on the 5. There we go. That's what we want. Go once the proc counts down. 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. And he should go to the mid-bill soon. Yep. And then we will do our 6. 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. Cancel. In. Watch the proc. Go when it stops. 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. Nice. I really want 10 mil. That's what we're looking for here, so. Oh. I might have just roasted my chances of getting 10 mil. Let's see here. Oh, damn. It's going to be so close. No! Bro, so close. Come on. That's all right. That's all right. I'll come back for it if I want to, but I would love to get that Uru. But we got to move on, man. I can't sit here in silence and make attempt after attempt. We got to go. We got to go. All right. Is this still what we're working with here? I think so. Really good lead. Shuri support. Yup. Alrighty. What's going on, Pat? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming by the stream. It's cuz of Storm. What's up, Kush? Oh, I went too early. Boo. Yeah, that Widow cancels. Got to hit him while he's casting. At least I'm not the only one. If you're going to suffer, it's best not to suffer alone. I'm just kidding. No, I'm stuck. God, no. I can't get out. Sir, your legs are too big, sir. Oh my gosh. I screwed that up so bad. That's all right. We shall recover. That own mic got placed so poorly. There we go. Move. Sure. Not bad. We're still not getting the 6 with her yet. But that'll work, man. That'll work. Not too bad. That's a good question, Munch. That's a good question. Very different units. Very different units. I kind of want to say Silver Surfer in some ways. Yeah, really different tools. Really different tools. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough call. That's such a good question that I think I would honestly defer it to somebody who knows, yeah, more about high-end PvP. Because I was going to say, I would guess the Reflect from Silver Surfer in the end could end up being more powerful, depending on how you look at it. I know I avoid Silver Surfer more often than I avoid Wolverine. I'll tell you that. For whatever that's worth. All right, got our ABXL done. Nice. We got a little bit more gold. Nice. Let's see what we can do here. What can we do? What are we waiting on? Our gears are 20. Are we just waiting on advancement? Oh, really? You don't say. Shoot, we're going to need some more bios for her anyways. We get... Aha! 100 bios tomorrow, so we will just wait. We will just wait and save our gold. That is definitely the play there. All right, my friends. We are looking good here. We're looking good. I'm going to bust out one of these for now. And then maybe we'll take a look at some accounts. Because we got the time, man. Yeah, 126. Really nice. Went fast today. We talked about a lot and got a lot done. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, yeah. We got so many things I need to do with our gold, man. I tell you what. We really could use to craft some cards. We just, well, yeah. Oh, let's do... It's only 600 feathers. It just puts such a small dent in our feathers. I need to use more feathers. I feel like I haven't seen a 6-star jackpot in a while on Mythic card. Because I haven't. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and upgrade these. Let's see what we're looking at here, guys. Because we actually... This is getting kind of out of hand with the cards here. I'm going to want to make a move here soon. We don't need to be chilling on 77 boost cards. Pardon me, not 77. 85. 85 boost cards we've got here. I want to use them, man. But we're kind of stuck still, I think, until we roll top stats. It's kind of the way it is, I think. We're still stuck. I don't think we can get away with the cooldown just yet. This is absolutely beautiful. This, with almost 80 boost cards, we're at the point where we can roll for like... We can potentially re-roll one of these. I actually was thinking about re-rolling this. We need the ignore defense though, so like it's gotta be ignore defense here. Here I would take max HP, physical attack. I would take this proc. So this is actually a really like rollable bonus option here. And then poison resist is obviously the dog, and I would love all basic defenses on the bottom of this card. And then like 5, 6, or 7 quality. Yeah, you like Luna as well, Anaz? Because we can right now, I mean, we can, the thing here is it's similar where like the only thing we can get here to improve this is all basic defenses really and better quality. There's actually not as much room for improvement here, though there is some. It's not like quite as much as it is on Black Panther. Am I seeing that right? The proc 6 quality, crit rate, and dodge. Is that what you said? Are you talking about this one? No, obviously not. Which one are you talking about? This one? Yeah, there's the gold cost. Yeah, you called it, Drago. I don't even think I can do this because I don't have the gold. How much is it? It's like 10 per. Oh wow, 50,000 per. Let's get our broke asses up on out of here. I was just kidding. We're not even close. We need like 10 million gold to get into that. Okay. Well, in that case, guys, I think we about done most of what we're gonna do as far as gameplay for the account today. So, yeah, we just need bios for Storm. We'll bring her up. Keep working on her. With Wolverine, man, we need some CTPs, so hopefully we'll get some CTPs here soon. He could definitely use a legit PvP build. He'd be doing a lot more work for us at this point since we're not really using him for PvE, and I don't want to build him that way fully. So we will want to adjust there. Another thing I'm looking at wanting to do is get her to 80. I hate her chilling here at 76. It's just not, obviously not the right time. We have other priorities. I don't even know how she got 76. I think I got like a couple really cheeky, like I just came in here and was like, oh, I'm gonna throw one attempt at her enhancement and got it on like 1 or 2 attempts. And that's why she ended up scooting up. And then with the rest of our crystals, yeah, I think for this update so far, we are gonna pass on Cyclops for now, even though he's very, very strong. And a lot of people could probably benefit from Clippity Clops. Like I said, I just don't think it's worth it for us since he would mainly be a support and we have better supports we need to watch out for. But awesome uniform. Really glad he got a good glow up. So that'll be good for a lot of people's accounts. And then, man, yeah, we've got another 6-star ticket coming. So we'll be able to bring up another character at 6 stars, which may actually be, it's either going to be Agent Venom or Abomination. Because we may end up using a Mega Tier 2 ticket on Abomination since there's so few supports in his category. That's kind of where we're at there. And then all this card stuff, guys, I'm so excited. I know I'm stalling a little bit. I'm doing it on purpose. So we get a lot of chances to improve our card set over the next week or two. We're going to get a PCard from tokens. We are going to get 2 rerolls from this card quest. We are going to get an item that lets us change the top 3 stars on any given card to blue. I'm eyeballing this son of a gun right here. As you can see, we could benefit greatly from having 3 guaranteed blue stars here potentially, as these are crap stats. Even though there's 2 blue stars here, we don't really have a better option. Here, if I use it, we reroll max HP, which I don't really want to do. I would rather leave this. And there's 2 blue already. Here, obviously, we don't use it. Here, same thing, we don't use it. I don't want to risk re-rolling max HP to get 1 guaranteed blue star here. And here, it looks good, and it may be good. Me and Vic talked about this a bunch. Like, this is where planning comes in handy, right? So the way this is going to break down, we're going to get a re-roll, right? We're going to re-roll this card, lock these 2 stats. If we get, like, red, green, blue, 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 I'm going to use that 3-star thing to roll 6 blue stars on this card. It will re-roll our ignore defense, but in that case, if we actually get blue stars here, in particular a blue attack, it'll let us lock in 6 blue stars. And beyond that, because it re-rolls all the stats, that's one of the best case scenarios we're going to find to use it. Most of the time, for people in our situation, it's going to break really good stats like this that you want to keep. So, and then if we end up rolling Ghost Rider well, and I don't want to use it here, like I said, this is a good option for it because we can reroll all 3 of these resist stats and pick up a guaranteed blue star up top. So, really excited about getting started on that quest. Speaking of which, hey, let's work on that quest. What are we doing here? Oh, we got to yeah. Here, for fun. Let's change the option on this. It wants us to re-roll the normal options on the card, I believe. Got 2 qualities, so I don't even care what's on it, really. There we go. Re-rolled. Get that. Open a dimension rift? Sure. Why not? We can do that. There we go. There, we'll even, just in case, man, we'll dip in here. Maybe it'll get finished up. Who knows? Worth 10 energy to find out, man. Almost there, Sharon. Almost there. Almost there. I'm going to wrap up this card quest real quick. And yeah, then we'll do a couple account helps real quick for the stream. The new alliance name is House of Grey. All one word, all words, all house and of and Grey are all capitalized. Unfortunately, House of Grey spelt out correctly was taken. But that's okay, because now it's Hog, which I like a lot. Yeah! Excited about that. Yeah, Saj, it's not a bad idea, and that's why I kind of have that plan for the Ghost Rider card, where I like, the Guardians card is the, like, secondary target for that thing, right? Because of exactly what you're saying. Like, I would rather lock in, like, 6 blue stars on a card than I would re-roll those crappy resist stats with 2 of them being blue. Is it 2 of them that are blue or 1? Anyways, something like that. Yeah, and honestly, the other thing is, I don't think it expires, man, so I might just hang on to it. We'll see. I don't want to hang on to it too long so it doesn't have value, because I think at a point, once you have like a ton of blue stars, you know, you're just using it to re-roll, and you'll get in these sticky situations where you have like max HP and need to roll the other 2, and then it's actually not very good for you. Yeah. Yup. Yeah, I kind of find a middle ground, I think, Sahaj, is the right idea. Like, you kind of have to be willing to make compromises. I think trying to go for perfect stats as a free-to-play on your cards is insane. And you're probably going to end up hurting yourself, just mentally, if not actually hurting your account. What does Alex always say? You're going to cause yourself a bunch of psychic damage. I like that one. So, nice. And that was, like, perfect with our energy. Go back, and we've opened our rift, so we can grab our Ubes, and we can go craft this sucker. We haven't crafted a card in so long, you guys. Let's go. Fun. Like a long time, man. We haven't crafted a card. All right, let's go. Come on, blue. Come on, baby blue. That's green. Hey, that's green dodge. It's got dodge on it. It's a PvP card. Not the worst start I've ever seen. All right. What does that give us? I hate working out of this menu. I don't know why. It just drives me nuts. What does it want us to do now? Well, Alliance Battle Participation. Well, I done did that, so I will see you tomorrow, brother. Not in a hurry here, yeah, so. And then tomorrow, guys, that'll work out perfect. Tomorrow, we'll get our first reroll. So we'll be able to reroll our Ghost Rider card tomorrow on stream. Excellent. Oh, I mean, I meant get our first premium moose card. Will we? Let's see. Yes, easy. I'll do some of this off stream, like the dispatch. Probably craft the 2nd star. Done. Done. Yeah, I'll get us all set up, and we'll re-roll that Ghost Rider card tomorrow. This actually really is easy to complete. I'll probably wait for a Knull World Boss of the Day. I can't see myself breaking tradition and going off World Boss of the Day just to expedite that 2nd reroll, but you never know, right? All right, Lee. What's up, Vardy? What's going on, brother? Lee wanted us to look at his account, their account. I've got Mr. Moon on this list. I don't know if Mr. Moon's in here. And with the way these lists go, I don't know why Mr. Moon's here, but they are, so. All right, Lee, Sharon, give me some IGNs, you two. And then I'll take one more rando. Just about, Fandom, just about. I've got a couple other people I have to sneak into the last spots, and I think it might be totally full. But I'll let you guys know. I'll always let the stream know before anyone else as far as open spots in the Alliance. All right, let's grab that. And then, did we get Sharon? There you are. Oh, whoops. There we go. And then grab Sharon. Perfect. And then show me potato salad. Well, you said me too. Yeah, I need your IGN, guys. I need your IGN. You guys are nice for asking, though. Thank you. Yeah, Nick, hit me with that IGN. Goated. I know I have yours, but I might make you wait. Let's see. We'll get you next. Let me do these 3 goated, and then I'll put you on the top of the next one. And if that's today, we'll get you today. And if it's another time it will be. All right, we got it. I'm going to grab this one right here because I do not recognize in you. And that is what I am looking for. If I could copy it. Woo! The harder things we do on live streams, man. Copying and pasting. Very difficult. Like it's a very technical skill. Copy pasta. Takes a lot of practice. All right, let's do it. Letuan Faker. Let's go. That's a good name, man. I like that. That's good. That's good. All right, let's see here. Nice. Working on the... Ooh, hello there. Hello, you. Nice, man. Working on the swords. These look good. This is what working on your swords looks like. Nice 5er here. 4, 4, 4, 5, 4. Looking good. Lots of good cooldown here. Looking nice. All right, what's going on in here? So we are still crafting, just about done. Almost done with your crafting, which is real nice. And then you can worry about getting your proc here, which you really all want to do. What'd you get here? Crowd control. You got max HP blue. Nice. Crowd control blue is nice. Not optimal, but good. And then flame resist. Nice attack star, but yep, you'll re-roll those eventually. Lightning resist blue. This is one of those cards where depending on how it plays out, I'm not saying it is where you want to use that 3 blue star thing, but if you haven't used it yet, this is one of those cases where you've got like 2 red, you could turn to blue, and a crappy blue that you could re-roll. But it leaves you 1 red star, which is kind of rough. Going on here. 3 qualities, brutal, because you got really good optionals. Oh well. Deal with it eventually, right? Nice attack stat. Ignore defense is nice. Crit damage is nice. Missing the HP dodge. Still really nice to have that. And then last, what is going on here? Cooldown, crit damage, mind resist is okay, but no proc. And tough stats up top. Real tough. But, congrats on the Pierce for now. Until you break this. I would leave it alone for a bit and just enjoy the whopping amount of pierce damage you get from that. All basic defense proc, energy attack, 5 quality. Looking pretty good, man. Working on them. These are obviously a work in progress. I feel like you know a lot of what you need here. I will point out that one thing with that card trick there, and watch for your procs as soon as you can. You might want to throw a couple mythic cards at this to try and get the proc since the quality's nice and low. And the same thing... No, just that. Get that HP proc. It'll be nice to have for sure. Energy on Wolverine. Rage on the Strange. Max HP, ignore dodge. 9 per crit. Perfect. Rage. Mighty Judgment. Mighty Greed. Looks good. You got any questions about the roster, Lee? PCard rerolls. I will go take a look. Yeah, and let me know if you've got anything in the roster, any specific questions or anything. Because it looks good. You're killing it in there. Everything looks really good. Although I didn't take a look at like who to prioritize. As far as using rerolls goes. Attack blue, attack speed. Resist. Okay, so I think one thing I really like here, like assuming that you're keeping this card set, these are all good cards. So like I'm not going to be like, oh, well, this could be Baby Spidey or whatever. Like you could have Guardians of the Galaxy or Baby Spidey, but I think this is a pretty good card set. Rerolling the cable card here, if you lock the phys attack speed, and then do not lock the lightning resist, you'll roll these 4 stars. And if you get 1 blue star here, you can use that 3 guaranteed blue stars. Boom, you've got your Pierce here. If you don't get a good roll on this lightning resist star, you can guarantee it back to blue with that 3 blue stars thing. I need to learn what that's called. So this might be a good option. You've also got this one you can re-roll, but you're re-rolling off of like good stats, which isn't a big deal, but just something to consider. Like you do have an attack stack here, crit rate, and crowd control time down, so re-rolling this could potentially get you into some worse stats. With this one, you kind of can't go, well, this one, some of these need like this one needs to be re-rolled eventually, but I would leave it alone with 7 quality and full crafted stats. Like, well, it's tough, see, because you've got this quality, but you're not getting as much out of the quality because a lot of these stats are really bad. So them being at 11 isn't really helping you very much. Plus you're missing the proc here. So this card's going to be interesting to work with. I don't think you try to fix it now because you need the Pierce, but as far as re-rolling, that's a really tough call because like all of these are decent re-roll prospects. But I think I like this one the most because of what I was talking about with being able to potentially utilize that 3 blue star thing to lock in some good stuff there. And then you want to craft up the last star here to see what you get, obviously, before you try any re-rolls. Hey man, we're gonna need them. We're gonna need them someday soon here, I'm sure. This one, yeah, it's like I said, you're just rolling off a decent stats. So I would roll one of these two, and I like cable best, I think. That's just glancing for a minute, though. That's honestly a complicated decision, but that's what I got for you there as far as input. I think you could maybe make some pretty crazy moves with that cable card. Nice. Knulls working towards tier 4 there. Like that a lot. Like this. I don't know if you just did that with a bunch of tickets or decided Knull could wait, but Storm's a badass, man. Oh, hey, that reminds me, guys. I was watching Malkoth test Storm this morning, and she's going to do, it looks like she's going to do a lot better with a Rage than a Judgment. I just wanted to pass that along to you guys. So you know, since a lot of people are building her up. She works with a Judgment, but it looks like the Rage is going to get you much better scores than a Judgment. Hey, nice, man. Nice. Represent, Anaz, represent. I'm going to try and wait till later to push. We'll see how it goes. Nice. Conquest on your Sentry. Yeah, you're like just making power moves here, dude. You got all your supports coming up. You got any other questions, Lee? AC, other battle, yeah. I have 2 Rage, 1 Mighty Rage, 2 Eggs, 1 Mighty Authority, and 1 Authority. Oh my goodness, brother. Let me see what I can do here. You know, you're working on your 2 PvP bads. They're already equipped. That's good. If you're into AC and you're into Team Battle Arena, you might want to consider showing this guy some love. I don't know if you have, it looks like you don't have the seasonal weapon hex, which fine. It does help a lot, so maybe not. I would look into that though. I would look into, I'm finding that he can be troublesome even without weapon hex, but not nearly as powerful. So consider that. Not sure if he's worth building heavily, but might be if you're really into those game modes. Yeah, it's tough because like a lot of the characters you want to build out into for those game modes are not represented right here. So you would actually have to be, I mean, like, yeah, you're going to be building up Colossus. Got these guys here. People are using Silver Surfer. They're using Carnage. They're using Wolverine. They're using, who else is big right now? Adam Warlock, even though I do not recommend investing in him right now. Who else is big? Who else is like the other players outside of the big ones? Thanos. But I don't know. I find I beat up Thanos most of the time. So I'm not sure I like him very much. beyond the like top tier guys, sometimes I wonder for somebody who's really into PvP if building up Gore eventually, if you had the gold, would be worth it, since I think he'll probably get a uni someday. Yeah, just watching out for those other big like PvP. Let's go take a peek and see. We're gonna do it this way. Don't worry, I'm not actually gonna do Team Battle Arena. I just wanna go in here and look at it this way. People use Spider-Man, but I don't see Spider-Man making a ton of moves. Deadpool moves the needle for sure in these game modes. I feel like Magic can move the needle if you have easy access to using her. Like if you get her artifact, she's worth building in my opinion. Wolverine does really well. Invisible Woman's hard to get, but who else? People use Zombie Cap. Silver Surfer is a big one right now, but we don't know what's going to happen. We're in kind of a weird spot. We don't know what's going to happen with Fantastic Four. So we don't know about the future of Silver Surfer, so it may not be the time to invest. You could, somebody just mentioned mid-month, right? The thing about the mid-month, another thing I actually wanted to mention today, a lot of people are speculating whether it's going to be Jean Grey or Madeline Pryor or what's going on. I think we would all be very smart to brace ourselves for it being Bishop Tier 4 and only Bishop Tier 4. There is a chance that is the case. They usually don't hide characters from main updates. They usually don't release the first part of a whole update without the powerful character that represents that update. So like Jean Grey or Madeline Pryor usually would have gone in the first major part of the update, not the mid-month. It is possible. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but I just hope people will brace themselves for like the Bishop Tier 4 mid-month, because that literally might be what we're getting, guys. It's possible that this, like I said before, this is like a break for them. They just turned the numbers up on a couple uniforms and like, we're basically just getting these few uniforms, one new character. There's not a ton in this one, so it's a good time for them to take a break. They're probably focusing a lot of resources into the Fantastic Four update. It's a big MCU update, so we will likely see a lot of movement there, and there's a big chance that, like I said, we just get Bishop for the mid-month. As far as your CTPs go, I would hold them for a little bit. I don't see a ton here, especially things like regens, dude. Don't equip those. The egg, I would not mess with an egg unless you can make a mighty and you get this guy's artifact or you get Silver Surfer built up. You may want to wait for that mid-month before you make any major decisions beyond what you're currently building. Like this will tide you over till the mid-month, just getting him done, getting him tier 4, which is a huge play for PvP, and then see what comes out, because there is the chance that it's Madeline or Jean or someone you want to build for PvP. Is Magneto official? Like confirmed? No, I don't think so. Not at all. I don't think anything mid-month is confirmed except for Bishop. That's all I know about. Excuse me. Nose maintenance. All right. It could be, Sahaj. We don't know. We don't know. I see you, Rashawn. I'm going to write you down, brother. I'll get you probably on the next one or in the next set. I'm taking a long time here. And also, just ranting about a bunch of other stuff. Hopefully that helps a little bit, Lee. I know that's not a ton, but it's just kind of hard to speculate on that. And a lot of the other characters you'd branch out into are heavy investments, right? So you're probably good just working on these two investments that you've got. Maybe build your cap up, build him a little bit for PvP. And then, you've got your Wolverine. You've got Wolverine with an energy. If it's working in PvP for you, that's great. Maybe someday you swap that out for a PvP CTP. Up to you, 100%. But hopefully that's a little bit of helpful advice. I know it wasn't a ton. I am going to move on here so we can cover some ground. All right, who do we got here? Billy. Billy, version 2008. All right, what's going on, Billy? Hey, no problem, man. All right, that's good. That's good. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Nice. This is Sharon. Okay, what's up, dude? Let's take a look. So you're working on your swords, which is good. You look like you're in a place, though, where you could move away from the 2 pink swords, get 1 sword of each color, and work from there. I will just say the season's ending. You've got a lot more room for cooldown, so make sure you do all your seasonal challenges, keep working on your swords, and if you find yourself needing cooldown, you've got room to get it on your swords. That's for sure. I don't roast, Goated. Don't worry, we don't roast. One thing I can tell you here is it's advisable to finish crafting a card before you start crafting other ones. So like, even though this one's being an asshole and it's just going green, 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 go ahead and finish it up. Just craft it all the way. Oh, well then naughty, then maybe I will roast you. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, do those challenges for the Season and Otherworld battle if you haven't yet. You can just load up what you need and set it on auto with clear tickets. You don't need entries to get credit for the challenges, and just rack up extra materials for swords. Bang them out. Go watch the sword guide if you want. Tell you how to auto craft swords and stuff. Save you a bunch of time. And you get a bunch of account power. Finish crafting this one up first before you move on to the other ones. Go ahead and finish this, then finish this, and then move on. You've got a great start to your card set here. I would wait for probably Ghost Rider here. Would be really, really nice. And then, yeah, I like this set a lot. That is like the only hybrid set I have respect for, pretty much, right there. And a really solid version of it, I'm not going to lie. That looks really good. So, yeah, craft this up. Really nice 5 quality with the proc, crit damage, and all basic defense. This is ballin'. The bottom half of this card looks great, my friend. That is very good. This, you'll want the HP proc when you can get it. Again, this is one of those things you're going to be tied up sharing on mythic cards for like ever. You're just going to be tied up crafting cards. You've got so much crafting to do that you're not going to worry about rerolling the bottom of these probably very much, because you just need to be crafting. So yeah, get those 2 built up, and then I would probably go ahead and craft this guy with 5 quality and freaking almost perfect bottom stats. Go ahead and craft this one up third. So 1, 2, 3. And then waiting for Ghost Rider probably. And with the second New Avengers card, you can either save it. Yeah, I don't think you need to save it. You don't want New Avengers on 2 sets. If you have a set that has New Avengers, that should be your PvP set. So, of course, this is your choice. I'm not telling you, go ahead, burn that P-card up. But I think you're safe to consider it for a reroll when you need to reroll. Because if you get to a point where you're building a second set and you're building a PvP set, you'll probably pull this out, move it over to that PvP set, and then replace this with something more PvE like White Fox. Likely what'll end up happening. So you should be good to use that one. What's going on in here? We got a Ghost Rider riding with a Judgment. Lightning damage, mini rage, decent. I gotta tell ya, we determined the other day that this is in fact the meme CTP. You guys thought Transcendence was the worst CTP in the game. It turns out it is not. It is in fact the CTP of Patience that is the worst CTP in the entire game. So, you know, someday, I don't know if it'll be worth taking this off, probably, for fodder when you got a discount, obviously. I would not just overwrite it, probably pull it off, considering we're getting those, like, Patience greater than greed plus conquest, for sure. Don't pull it off without a discount, and I wouldn't necessarily override it. With the crafting event that we got and stuff, you're going to want to hang on to these fodder CTPs. You wanted to anyways, but now you double want to. So maybe in the future, get that off of him. Give him something good. Agreed. I think it looks like a greed is best for him. I think a conquest will work fine if you're in a position where you can't give every PvP character on your account a mighty greed, which is kind of the position I'm in. What do we got going on here? We got a mini rage. Yep, crit mini rage. Love it. Ignore dodge. Looking good. Authority on Silver Surfer. Not mad to see that. You'll want to get this a mighty authority win if you can. Because in the meantime, I would say actually with Silver Surfer, you could make an argument that this is slightly better than a lot of the obelisks you could put on him. Because he wants to get hit, that's like his whole deal, the accumulation could prove beneficial. But until you get that super guard break immunity and the top proc, this is going to be kind of underwhelming, but it is technically in the right place. Max HP, you want a mini rage proc there if you can get it. It'll help a lot with your Hulk's damage. Guard break immunity. And a shield. Not terrible. Could be better. Invincibility would probably be nice for Spider-Man, even though it can be penetrated. You need an obelisk for him. Lightning damage proc or mini rage should be good. Single skill proc or mini rage. You want a mini rage here instead of a single skill damage proc. This could be better. But it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, not by any stretch. And then let's check your supports real quick, man. I'm not even looking, Sharon, sorry. Check the Uru on Sentry, just want to flex. Sure. You're gonna flex with your CTP of patience. Dang, bro. Yo. So that's what you've been focusing on, is farming up Uru, apparently. Nice. Yeah, Uru. That's a lot of Odin's blessings. You got your supports coming up. I see them. You got your Sif. You got Wasp coming up with the Uni. There's our friend. Do you have... Nope, no artifact or anything. Totally fine. You want to bring Shuri up the rest of the way when you can. And yeah, just building up your supports. Wolverine's great. You've got him coming up to 70. That's good. You're working on him. Yeah, you got any other specific questions, Sharon? It looks pretty good, man. Couple things you could adjust. Couple things that need to, you know, change. A lot of uniform tickets. Because if you... You have a lot of tickets. I don't know if there's a ton of uniforms I would necessarily even use them on. Yeah, tickets, please. I would probably just wait. Save some of them. Don't be in a hurry to spend them all out. So you can't use a ticket on her uniform, but if you can get it... Yeah, you got it. Oh, rank up tickets. Got you. Not uni tickets. Yeah, dude, build Storm. 100%. 100%. Everybody build Storm. I mean, there's hardly anybody out there that shouldn't build Storm. Take care, Sahaj. Thanks so much, brother. Hope you have a good night, my friend. Yeah, get supports for sure. You've got a couple extra supports you could bring up, other supports you could bring up. But as far as tickets, I would bring Storm up. I wouldn't hesitate. You've got a lot of supports. You need to finish some of them up. But she's so powerful, man. So good for those ABL days. And it looks like you're not covering them at all. So it gets you those ABL days. She absolutely cooks in World Boss Legend, ABX, ABL. She burns it to the ground. So I don't think there's any question in my mind that people should pick her up and build her. But yeah, after that, you do have some supports you'll want to finish up. You want to get him usable. He's already usable, so never mind. He's fine. But you want to get... who do you need? Yeah, you want Shuri built up for sure. She needs to be a focus. She's really, really good. You want to be able to use her in World Boss Legend. So getting Shuri to tier 3 should definitely be a priority. Maybe even over tier 3ing. Hey, take care, Frosty. Hope you have a good one, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out. You could... And then, yeah, Cyclops was the other thing I wanted to look at. Cyclops is a banger, man. You can't go wrong with it. I think a lot of people, like... This is the kind of uniform for me. I would have used a uniform ticket on this uniform. I would have waited until the next update cycle and picked him up with a ticket. We don't have any anymore, but that's probably what I would have done in retrospect. He's a good support. So he's a good DPS and support. I got to remember to say that. He's kind of like a good everything right now. The problem is... The only problem that he has, as far as I know, is that he's a blast hero male. And that's just a tough set of things to be in Marvel Future Fight. You know what I mean? Do watch out, I guess, for uniforms that you have that are just like going to waste. Like you got these two guys down here. You got basically, you have a lot of work to do without getting any more uniforms. So yeah, like maybe pick up Storm and then just focus on building. Because you need to build this guy, build up Storm, build up Shuri. You don't have Nick Fury. I'm not seeing Nick, which is fine. You may not have him or have access to him. M'Baku, got to come up. You need a Mega Tier 2 for that, though, so probably waiting, I'm sure. Coulson, don't sleep on Coulson, man. Put a favorite mark on this guy. I've been sleeping on him. It's bad. It's bad. Coulson's really good. Get Coulson built up, and that's a lot. So that should be plenty to work on. Plenty to work on. I think Storm's a yes. I think you bring up some of these guys that are languishing a little bit and really check your supports, because you've got some supports you really. All right, guys. Gonna move on to the next one. Hopefully that helped, Sharon. Let's get into the last one of these three. I think somebody asked if we were doing accounts right now. Yeah, we're looking at a couple accounts, just doing kind of a mini account help really quick. We had some extra time, so taking a look at a couple accounts. DKKM Anakin? I don't know what DKKM is. I don't know if I want to know. Uh-oh. I don't know. Donkey Kong killing many. Let's go. Who do we got here? Do we have the owner of this account? This was somebody that I did not recognize, so I don't know how to call out for you. But whoever is DKKM Anakin 2, let's go ahead and take a look. Hey, there you are. What's going on, brother? All right, so this could use work right out the gate. So I would replace this sword and this sword with a orange and a yellow sword, 100%. It's fine to be at 4. This is wasted gems here, so you can go ahead and take care of that. I got to take care of something really quick, guys. Give me just a second. Okay. No. Hey, but that's all right. Sleep's overrated. Sleep is overrated. Yeah, swords can use a lot of work. So get into Otherworld Battle, clear out those challenges. I've got a couple guides. Take it easy, Lancelot. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. There's a sword guide that goes over all of that, like how to clean out the challenges and all that stuff. It might be worth a watch for you. And you could grab a lot of account power from your swords right now. Okay, so you've got your Luna Snow, BP 166, Spider-Man, and Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch. This is going to be a tough call. You could bring in like Ghost Rider and you'd be fine, but then people would definitely tell you that this card does not belong in a PvE set. And if you have Ghost Rider, if you got Ghost Rider and White Fox, you'd be looking at like a full PvE set. If you do like New Avengers number 9 right here, you're looking at kind of a hybrid set, which isn't the best option, but is okay for like free-to-plays that aren't going to have the ability to make 2 sets for a long time. But yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about replacing anything. I would just be careful with what you fill this last slot with. Just keep in mind that if you put like New Avengers number 9 here, you've got a hybrid set with 2 PvP cards and 3 PvE cards. And if you put like Ghost Rider here, you have a full PvE set with 1 weird PvE card in it that you would probably want to replace with like White Fox or something like that down the road. So if you want to go full PvE, take it easy, Rahul. We'll see you next time, brother. Thanks for hanging out. If you want to go full PvE, hold off on crafting this card. Stop crafting stars on it, for sure. Go ahead, and in fact, you started here. Keep going with this card. Go ahead and craft this the rest of the way till it's done, and then I would actually recommend that you craft the Luna card. Unless this is like the card you took from the card crafting quest, in which case it's going to make you craft it to 6 stars, I think. But yeah. That's generally the advice I would give you on your cards. Take a look at what you got going on in here. So it looks like this is a pretty dang new account, which is interesting because you are building Knull and Sentry like a maniac. Looking like me over here. Yeah, we'll get there. So 180 proc is good, looks good. The top end of this is ugly, but the 180 proc is fine, and you're an early account, so no sweat. This is fine. Again, mini rage is great here. 0.9 per crit, 1 crit is great. Top stats are awful, but that's okay because the proc is more important on these obelisks, but could be much, much better. You definitely want to build him up. You got nothing there. Nice artifact on Hela. Utilize her at some point for sure with that artifact. And then, yeah, so... Woo, man. You are going to be okay, but you've got a challenge ahead of you. So you have both of these guys, whoopsies, excuse me, with their uniforms, with mighty CTPs. So you have basically committed to building both of these characters, which basically means you can't do anything. If you're not already clearing World Boss Legend 5 times a day, stop building these two. Put them on hold. Get yourself to 5 World Boss Legend clears. You should be good. It looks like you're good. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Are you clearing it 4 or 5 times? Well, either way, if you're clearing it 4 times, make sure that you get 5 clears going on, because you're making it even harder to build these guys by not getting tier 4 mats from all your clears every day. Yeah. You also are going to need to hyper focus. Like, if it's Sentry, build Sentry, dude. Just build Sentry, get him done, so you're utilizing one of these powerhouses, and then stop for a while. Move on, build up some other stuff, save up tier 4 mats. You don't need other characters tier 4. You want them, you don't need them, right? So, doing 4 clears, okay, yeah, get up to 5. Put these guys on hold until you get 5 clears. It'll make it so much easier moving through, building them from 70 to 80 and to tier 4. Otherwise, you're going to hit like a brick wall. So definitely my advice is to pause these guys, get your 5th World Boss Legend clear figured out. Do you have any crystals? Because it could easily be Storm. Easily could be Storm. She's cheaper to build than Wolverine. Wolverine's got a Mighty Greed and an artifact too, though, so don't sleep on him too long. You got a lot of expensive stuff that you've committed to building, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means you really need to plan moving forward. So if you have the crystals, Storm's pretty much a must-buy at this point for just about everybody. Mega Tier 3, Storm. If you can, if you have the crystals to get her uniform, I would probably just get it. Use a Mega Tier 3 on her if you have one, and profit. That's your last World Boss Legend clear. It covers 2 ABL days for you. Probably even covers an ABX day better than anything you have, because you don't have Doctor Strange built up, which is fine. But like, Storm would bring so much value to your account. So if you can grab that uniform, I would definitely just grab her uni. Take her straight up, use her as your next as your 5th World Boss Legend clear, and then after that you can focus on building up Sentry potentially, and then maybe a discounted tier 4 to give yourself a break. But you also don't have to do that. You could just go into Knull, but maybe take a break for your resources sake, because if you tier 4 this guy, first of all, we're talking weeks of materials, and then weeks of materials, so you'll have to budget how you're going to do that. Definitely do not try to build these guys like together on an account this young. It was bonkers for us, and the account's 4 months old and like built up. So just a heads up on that. And that's generally my advice. You got supports coming up, which is good. You're going to want to make sure, I don't know if I see him in here, but you're going to want to make sure you get your Colossus built up for PvP support. Get him in there, get him tier 2. Even if you don't have a uniform, he's still a great support at tier 2. So be doing those missions every day if you have time, where you force close the app if he doesn't show up as a shifter, and try and get your 6 bios a day for Colossus. So you're slowly building him up. And yeah, I think you'll make it happen, man. You got a lot of power here, so just it's all about the path to utilizing it, right? And then watch out for some good obelisks for these other guys. All right, hopefully that was helpful. I am going to save myself from getting like dry mouth, sore throat, wiped out. We're going to call it. That was awesome. Got a couple accounts looked at. Got a bunch of stuff done on stream today. Poised to do a bunch more awesome stuff tomorrow. PCard rerolls. Tomorrow we'll be getting back into some fun stuff. Oh, one more thing we can look at just because we can, right? Let's grab all our chests. Wow, let's grab all our chests really quick, get some goodies. I've got a selector here we'll use really quick. And then we'll bail, we'll get out of here. But I want to use it, and I want to show you guys kind of my thinking on this thing, because I don't know if it matters. Good God, how many chests did we have in here? Holy. I was like, I feel like it's just making chests up at this point. So we've got this selector, right? Just real quick. We've got this selector, and a lot of people I think would be tempted to take the 256 bios, right? Because we're looking at some of these other characters. Who was it that I had? I had one that I was going to pick. We're done with all our shop characters, right? So it doesn't matter. We can pick support shop characters, right? I could take the 256 bios, but if I take Ghost Rider right now, guys, I save a bunch of gold. So I'm going to be using the 6-star selector that actually gets me past the upgrades on a character instead of using it to get biometrics, so that we save a bunch of gold. Just a pro tip for anybody that wants it. And then I can use selectors like this for other characters. All right, you guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out today. I had a blast. I hope you enjoyed yourselves as well. If you had fun, learned anything, go ahead and hit that like button on the stream. Helps a lot when they get posted as VODs, helps them spread. If you want to see more of the live stream series we're doing every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We've also got more guide videos on the way, as well as some other fun stuff coming around the corner, including the Discord server. I'm Olden Gray. This is free to play, and I hope you all have a spectacular day. See y'all on the next one, guys. Take care.